Alright. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Mad Tinker Gaming. We're going live tonight for Wax Strip Challenge. Ta-da! So I will be doing some PvP rounds tonight. I might cut it a little short tonight and pick up a second round of this. Say tomorrow if it's possible. My son's not feeling great. He kind of got a little sick earlier tonight, and I'm trying to keep an eye on him while still doing this because I said I was going to do this at midnight tonight. Now, if worse comes to worse, I'll shut down tonight and then come back tomorrow for more. But here we are. I'm going to let people start filtering in, and as they are filtering in, I'm going to get these wax strips ready here so that as I lose graciously, I can pain myself. Oh, these are big wax strips too. We had done this before when I was still married. My wife helped do these. Now these are the Nair Ready Strips. It says our fastest, easiest wax strips ever. No warming or rubbing required. The results last up to 8 weeks. Okay guys, so I get 8 weeks of hair removal, and they've got the post-waxing wipe, so I guess that's good for after I wax to help keep the skin cool. But these are pretty large. I mean, it's a pretty big strip. So I guess whoever wins is going to get to select where the hair comes from. There are a bunch of them here. I think this box contained 40 wax strips. Wow. I could end up absolutely hairless. 40 wax strips. That's a lot, man. It's a lot. Oh wow, that's going to be painful. Now, if I run out of these, I bought a second kind. They didn't have any more of the big Nair ones, but I bought this kind right here, the Flamingo. So, we'll see. I think the Nair is probably going to do a pretty good job of eliminating a lot of hair. Now, the rules are as follows, because I am here on YouTube. They do have restrictions. You can't show nudity and all that stuff. So the rules are nothing from the neck up can be selected, and the nether regions are typically off limits because, well, I just don't want that posted in the channel. Now, because we are here doing a live stream, what I will end up doing is just wherever you tell me, I'll set it up, put it on here. I'll probably cut back behind the green screen and rip it off, because I know y'all are going to be like some weird places like armpits and stuff. Nobody wants to see my white self on the screen to do this. But the hair will come off, and you'll probably hear me cry a little bit. If it's someplace normal like an arm or something, I can do that. But if you get a little bit more specific, like the nipples or the back of the kneecap, you know, I don't have a full setup like I used to have where I could show the cameras on the legs and stuff anymore. I've kind of dwindled down to one camera, so. But I will do this, and we're going to get this in fashion. We're going to do some nice ripping of the flesh today, I'm assuming. So, I have the Nair wax strips, and I'm ready to go. Let me get in here. We're going to start clicking on all these goodies. Get my daily win-ins for the day. Wow. Actually, that's not bad if I didn't already have these guys at full rank, but these are negligible characters now. So, I mean, I wouldn't spend my money on these. I mean, I like popping these big offers up here on the screen. These are really nice. But overall, Brotherhood is not... It's not a top-tier team right now. It's not going to win you any massive pulls. And the character you need most out of all this is Magneto, so... You know. Ooh, classic looks. Spend conspiracy theories energy to earn points towards a recurring 2-day milestone that rewards orange skill gear energy parts. Okay, so we can go in here and sisterly love social pole. Sadistic sister blitz. Oh, well, that's cool. I guess Nebula pulled out the win. Dual Saboteur. Okay, well, there's an event going on for this. You still have 19 hours to purchase these if you want. These are the Saboteur fragments. This is another thing from Scopely right now that I'm kind of ticked off about. They're turning this into like the Star Trek game where no matter where you're at, you're getting a advertisement. Something that you don't really want, you don't really need. 9 more days. Oh, no, that's not 9 more days. Where's my. Oh, 60 days. Today is 1200. Today was 1200. I've been on 1200 days, guys. Today is 1200. The next step's 1260. This is kind of paltry for logging in this many days. Come on, guys. Y'all can do better. You're going to give out thousands to some people, but what about these people who've been on here consistently for this long a time? 1200 days. That's a long time. Okay, that's over 3 years of dedication to your game. So, boys, you might want to up these. These are way dated. Way dated. Nobody cares about 3 shards of Hulk anymore. I mean, you're going to want Hulk to come out a lot quicker. I mean, let's do something about that. Can everybody hear me fine? Seems like the mic's doing okay. Got some music playing in the background. My son's in the living room. He's watching a movie. And if it gets on here and, demonetizes the channel, well, guess what? This isn't a monetized thing. I don't make enough people on here interested to monetize me yet. But eventually I'll get there. So, it's time to go advertise. Get this global going. Letting everybody know that we're taking over the global. All right, the wax. Oh boy, they banned strip. I guess I can see why they would do that. Yeah, finally a mega organ at a reasonable price. Did you see that? That last glimpse, $4.99 for it. That's pretty cool. Let me go see what this crazy cat is into. You done? Good. Crazy cat. All right, that cat was crazy. He was over in the litter box just scratching and scratching away. It was driving me nuts. How's the music, Bobby? How's the music, everybody? one moment. No, but you have to go back to your left. Oh. All right, guys, here comes this first challenge of the evening. First challenger, Madi. We are doing a balanced draft. So let's see what we go through here and decide to get rid of. Oh, well, he's getting rid of Doom. All right. Doom and Kestrel. Let's get rid of the Zemo. And Gamora. All right, we're going to work with this here. We're going to see what we go through. Going with the Surfer. Going with the Surfer. See what we can pull off here, guys. It's been a long time since I've really PvP'd. I got beat down this last week, so it was not a very fun experience. So we're going to see what happens here. We're going to see what happens here. Alright. I'm going to have to get some crazy damage in here somewhere from somewhere. Where can I possibly get some crazy damage from? We'll take her. Got to get some damage output on these guys. Let's see here. Seems like a decent guy to get rid of. What's he going to put in the place of? What's he going to put in the place of? Alright, there goes Warlock. Okay. Let's do this. I'll try her. I'm going to try her. I'm going to fail miserably, but I'm going to try this. This lineup here might or might not work. I'm thinking Madi's been playing a lot more PvP, so he's probably going to beat me down like a rag doll. Alright. Good selections. A lot of big names taken off the point right there at the beginning. We'll see how this holds up. Let's see what we've got going here. Let's see if we can blind these guys just a little bit. See if we can stall them out just a hair. Woo. What's up? There goes my big damage. Wow, that was a... Wow. Alright, Maddie. Where do I go? Where do you want this? Yeah, he's been PvPing a lot, so... Wow, this is looking like this is going to be painful. Alright. Where do you want me to put it, Maddie? Where do you want the hair removal, Maddie? This says it's non-warming. It says no warming required. I'm just trying what it said, so. He's got to get back to me on this one. Yeah, the last ones we had, you had to rub them good to get them going. You know, the last ones were rubbing between your hands to get it to work right. But these are like, well, he hasn't said where he wants it. I'm sure he'll let me know here soon. Classic. Yeah, this box said there was no warming needed, though. Getting rid of the bolt. Oh, went straight for the jubes, huh? He still hasn't let me know where I need to put this. Why does nobody want me to have Doom? Which one are you going to hit first, Issa? You got 145 seconds to go. Jubilee is awfully fast. Woo! You should have farmed Greg. You were farming Greg. You kept hitting him a whole lot. Good game. Good game. So. Oh, here we go. Bout to the swole. Okay, okay. Swole wants to do 3 out of 5, so we're going to give him a chance to whoop me on a regular here. Here we go. Everybody seems to want to go for those. So let's see. Let's take out Doom and Gamora. We'll play around with everybody else. I don't know. I'm on here. I'm doing my thing. Swole is summoned, yeah. It said bow to the swoke. No, you're having some problems tonight, Issa. My reject, huh? He's going to get a jump on me really fast. My hope is I can stay alive and stun and slow and block for forever. We will see. Get that offense down and let's see what happens. The girls are just too squishy. Too squishy. That was painful. Too squishy. They died way too fast. Girl power did not hold up. So where's it going, Swole? Or you want to do best out of 3? Either way, it doesn't matter to me. Oh, big old Sam thing there. I've got red star orbs to open too. I don't know if I want to open them now or just wait. I'm trying to wait. pits. One pit it is. Left or right, Swole? Left or right? Put this on here and see what happens. Ooh. Well, dang it. I already stuck it on the left one. You get the left one this time, Swole. We'll see what happens. This is a new product. It's not like those other ones. The other ones were, you just rubbed them a little bit and put them on there, but they had like all kinds of ones. These are big ones. These are like huge freaking mamma jammas. I mean, those are big. All right, let's see what happens here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh my God. Oh. These do not feel as good as that last run that we did. Those were at least smooth. This literally felt like it was ripping hair. Oh. That's what came out of my pit. Like everything. Oh my. Oh, it's so sticky. Oh. Ow. And it didn't come out very clean. Okay, women out there, don't buy these. Don't buy these. This hurts. And it didn't even get everything. I mean, there's still plenty of hair on my armpit. Oh. Ow. Oh. Oh my, that one hurt. Still feels all gooey on the armpit too. It's not like it was a smooth pull or tear. This Nair wax strips, these suck. Yeah, Maddie's real good. Well, Maddie didn't tell me where he wants his. Let's see if he's sent me a message in Discord. Maybe. Ooh, that is sticky. Who wants to PvP? If I could spell it would be good, guys. Ooh, I have lost bad already. Well, since Maddie hadn't picked one, I'm going to go ahead, and this is post Maddie. If he decides he wants something else, then I'll put it somewhere else. But I'm going to go ahead and try to save up my armpit here. We'll go ahead and get another strip on there for him and let that set for a minute so it gets good and in there. Ooh, this is going to hurt. But maybe I'll be clean. Alright, here we go. This one's for Maddie, okay? So here we go. He beat me fair and square, but he hadn't told me where. So Swell already picked the left. So I'm getting ready to come on here and do another one. Here we go. Ready? Oh. Oh my. That one didn't get much either. Oh, well, it got a big chunk, but not a lot. Whew. I think you guys are right. I think these wax strips need to be rubbed and warmed or whatever. Oh my. Whew. I'm going to rub the next one and try to get it all on there good. Oh, that was painful. That last brand we had, I liked that one. That one was a nice smooth strip. You just took it, you cupped it in your hands, you broke it a little bit, rubbed it all around, and the next thing you know, it was all good. The wax was ready. It was nice. It was easy to use. This Nair stuff, this one is painful. Guys, if you're a woman out there and you use these Nair Ready strips, man, I give you some props. No wonder Nair isn't a super viable brand. Nobody's liking that stuff anymore. I found it and I was like, oh, that's a big strip. I'll get that box. And there's 40 of them in it. So, I mean, it's going to be painful tonight. One minute, swirl. Alright, here we go. We'll do another one. Here we go, Swole. Got to get this info out here. Got to start telling people, hey, get on the stream if you like the PvP. Come and beat this boy down. Make him hairless by the end of the night. Him so swole. Look at what numbers. You're sleepy too? Sorry for putting you to sleep, Issa. Sorry, I wasn't talking. I need to talk more. I've been trying to get more people involved, trying to figure out where stuff goes, what stuff's doing. Look, there was a one shot right there. That's always bad. Bad, bad, bad. Yeah, I did too. I worked all afternoon. Came home, my son wasn't feeling exactly great. He got sick in the car on the way home, so I wasn't sure if I was going to get on tonight, but I told him I was going to be on tonight at midnight, so I came on so we could do this. Man, Gamora is just a beast. She's like just one-shotting Metatoons. That's crazy. Level 80 T15 Jubilee, dead. It's just crazy how much power she has. I mean, it's crazy. I'm trying to warm this one up here, Swole. You want me to try to keep going on the left armpit? I hadn't shaved it in a long time. There's a lot of hair there. I'm trying to see if this thing will work right. I might have one really smooth. Oh, the right thigh. Woo! Alright, right thigh it is. You're just making me go splotchy. Alright, boys. This is not nudity. I'm going to swap to scene 2 so I can, decide to... Alright, guys. Got out of those jeans. Let's see if I can peel this apart. And we're going to... Alright, here we go. Right thigh, right? See, I guess I have to do this long ways. I'll let that sit in for just a second and make sure it's on there good. Woo! Swole is taking off the leg hair today. The armpit hair, the leg hair. Dude, this is going to be some awful experience, man. I do not like these Nair strips at all. I'm going to have to buy the other kind. I'm going to have to figure out which kind it was again, go back in the logs and find it. And I'll use that one from now on. This stuff is for the freaking birds. Whew. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh my. It's not even smooth, man. This literally is just pulling the stuff. Am I applying the wrong side? I mean, it doesn't have like apply this side, apply the other side. They're both sticky when you peel it apart. Maybe I'm putting the wrong side on. Hold on. Wow. Oh my. Yeah, these suck. The Nair strips suck. Don't use these. If you ever do this, like if you feel so inclined to even just try to do basic waxing, these are freaking awful. Peel slowly, separate the strips. No need for prior rubbing to warm the wax. Press using one wax strip at a time. Apply over the hair to be removed in the direction of your hair growth and make it adhere by pressing down firmly. Pull. Hold the skin taut with your free hand and with one quick movement, pull the strip off with the other hand. Always pull in the opposite direction of the hair growth and parallel to the line of the body. The same strip may be used several times until it no longer adheres to the skin. Post wipes included to soothe and moisturize the skin and to remove any wax residue. Yeah, this stuff is for the birds. I mean, that whole big long strip, and there's maybe like 2 inches that is actually smooth. The rest of it's just matted down with wax. Damn, that was awful. Awful. I'm going to try one of these soothing things here that they sent with this package and see if it actually soothes or if it burns like straight alcohol content. Well, hey, that does feel pretty good. Okay. Thank God for that. Oh, I thought I was going to be losing a whole leg on that one, guys. That was rough. All right, I got a smooth patch. Man. Well, Swole, you've got a pit and a part of the leg. I will. Let's see what else is on Global. Oh man, that one hurt a little bit. I need to share this stream with everybody. I'm going to share this out here. my Discord. Let's see if I can show it to here. Ooh. All right. Posted that up in there. Woo. Oh man. I don't mind. That's really nice. I don't have to lose a lot of hair. Swole already got 2 big old chunks out of me. Woo. In the meantime, I'm going to keep playing like I normally would while I wait for other people to get on and try to beat me down. A lot of stuff I didn't really accomplish today. It's a brand new day over here. My son is sound asleep finally. It was awful. About halfway home, he got so sick to his stomach. I don't know what he ate today, but I mean, it was just not good for him. By the way, good night, Isa. I saw it on here. I just figured I'd say it out there. Yeah, you built your roster for PvP style stuff that's just way huge, brother. I mean, there's just too many threats. I mean, between Gamora and Dad Bros and Zemo, and then you add all of the Infinity Watch in there as well. I mean, even if you knock out Silver Surfer, Kestrel, and Doom, and take out Gamora from the picks, I mean, it's just there's too much. But it's good. It's good. PvP is definitely improved from back in the day when it was just here's this one team. Let's get all these challenges done. I forget it's Sunday. There's all kinds of challenges today. Very focused roster. Where I'm a kind of a wide player, I guess. I've been more building different raid stuff, but I mean, when we were on here way back in the back, like 60 months, not 60 months, 6 months ago. 60 months, yeah, the entire time I've been playing. 6 months ago, we were back there, and when we did this, there were only like a few characters that were worth us sinking time into. And I mean, everybody played it, and if you eliminated them, then you were just kind of playing with whatever. But I mean, I know you've stayed focused at it, and you and Marty keep going pretty good. Where I've kind of slacked. I know I've slacked, but I've enjoyed being able to slack some. But I am back, so I'm going to have to try to slowly upgrade my roster a little bit. The only problem that you have really in Marvel Strike Force is there's not a great catch-up mechanic. There's not really. I mean, you have decent mechanics that help some, but there's not a, like, I can't have one of my friends jump in here, right? You can't have any of your friends just jump into the game now. Like, if I've got guys at work that want to come and play, they're not going to be able to hop on here and play with me because they're going to be starting at ground zero. There's not really a catch-up mechanic in the game. I think if they would open it up and have, I mean, even in World of Warcraft, it was like, okay, guys, the level limit's 80 right now. So if you hop on now and you purchase this $49.99 exclusive pack or whatever it is, we will start you at level 75, and then you only have to work through 5 levels of yourself, and we'll give you enough stuff to build at least one full team up to level 75 so that you can make something and put it out there and give them like a selection of 5 teams to pick from, and start them out with. You can pick any one of, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say Infinity Watch because that's the brand new team, but you could pick some of the newer ones, like the ones that are like post Silver Surfer or around Silver Surfer, like X Force, Axemen, Shadowlands, just like a set of those kinds of teams. $100, you start at level 75 and get one of these full teams unlocked at 5 stars. Maybe not ones that are needed for legendary unlocks, but something like that. That way they could at least have a level 75 team starting at level 75 and enough ISOs and tier gear to just pump them up. And then do that. Or let them select 5 characters in the game to start with. I haven't I've got them. I've unlocked them, but I'm not focusing on Cap Sam yet. I mean, I get that they're going to be good and they're going to be needed. Not needed necessarily, but they're going to be good. They're going to add an extra element in war. Another war attack team. But, I mean, I still have other teams I can focus on. So, I mean, while I'm doing those, I'm not super worried about that. Oh, well, he finally got back and said anywhere. Okay, well, I already did the left arm then. Is my list full? I don't know. I don't think my list is full. Let me check my list. Maybe my contacts are full. Nope, I still have plenty of contact space. Let's see. I have lots of space available. Sorry, I'm replying to guys on Discord here. They're sending me messages about trying to add themselves to my contact list. They're saying I'm full, but I don't think I'm full. I'm 76 out of 100. All right. So now we get some more people on. We're gonna chill for a little while. I might call this one a little early, but then I'll do like a round two later this week. I will probably not be using these Nair ones because either I suck at using them or there is just some weird mastery before I. Hair should be no longer than a ½ inch. Trim if necessary. Well, that might be why I got some hairy legs, so that might be one reason I'm failing this. Skin should be clean and dry, free of oils, creams, and perspiration. Wash skin with soap and water and dry thoroughly before waxing. Well, I didn't take a shower before I sat down here to do this, so that could be another thing that I'm doing bad. So, tomorrow I'll probably wash, dry, and then sit down to do this again. But man, these things hurt. They are painful. Painful. Whew, I about cried. All right, how high do you all think you should take Miss Carter? I mean, I'm basing this off of just kind of what I'm feeling. I think out of the three of them, even though I like the Cap Sam sculpt, I don't know how. Out of the three of these, I think she's probably going to be one of the better ones. I don't know why. I mean, I watched Remanx talk about her, right, and it seems like she's going to be one of those like key little components that's going to have a first turn stun and all that good stuff available to her. So I'm kind of trying to figure out whether you should push her more than the other ones. Any notions, any ideas, any good talking points here where we could sit down and strategize? That's what the Tinkerer Crew's here for, man. We want to figure out stuff and get it working. Got a gold orb. I need gold. Everybody needs gold. Let me see if Maddie's got any other people. Ooh, they're okay. If the Brotherhood got reworked, they would be good. But I don't see them getting reworked anytime soon. I don't see them. I don't see them doing anything great. I mean, you can pair them with Doom, and it's okay, but let's see, where are my other orbs? Okay, so nothing big here. Let's refill this. Pick up my yo-yo. I've got a lot of gear still left floating around. All right, I know, Swole, you. Oh yeah, most of the deals suck. I'm just talking about what would you push. You know what I'm saying? You think he's going to be needed in the new Doom 2? I was going to suggest, what out of these basic superior focus or superior resistance or your superior damage, superior armor? I know armor and the resistance aren't super huge. Typically, it's focus, it's the damage, or the basic catalysts. Out of those three, which one would you focus on more? I mean, I think the superior focus catalyst is one that I keep running into problems collecting. And I don't know if it's just me or if it's like that for like every character, every player in the game. Like they're having problems collecting those up. Uh-oh, my mouse froze. All right. Oh, I've got a 4-star. And I've got a 6-star. Those are driving me nuts. I want to open them so bad, but I want to wait for at least a new character because I've already got a 7 red Sam. So I'm not putting a lot into him, but I have him. I mean, I've been talking with other people, and when I'm talking with some other people here, like to get some of these things done, most of them are like these characters. They're cool, but they're not needed. Um, Swole thinks that Cap Sam's overtuned for the current skill raids, but it's going to be needed in the new Doom 2. Do you think Maria Hill is going to be the top one to pick? I mean, I've typically seen when they release 3 characters at a time that out of them, there's going to be one that is going to be the standalone. Oh, we have to have this character. This is the one that everybody starts to pick up and go to. Or if they do like a 3 release kind of thing, like Dad Bros, and then it was Gambit, or not Gambit, but Bishop and Beast, and then it was Kitty Pryde and Iceman. You know, everybody was fawning over Beast and Bishop there to make Axeman, and Dad Bros kind of went unrecognized for just a little bit until people saw, oh, these guys in RTA and Arena, and they're just beasts. You think Sam is the person that was going to be the one that needs to pick up more? I may try to sink a little bit more into Sam, man. I don't know. Well, I have noticed that they're all kind of intertwined. Like all of their abilities, when you're looking at them, rely on one of the other ones to go off. So it's one of those weird things. Do you feel like he's better than the original Falcon, though? I don't. I think the original Falcon's speed ups and boosts that he had were tremendous. I think that's what made the original Falcon a super sought after character and super useful. I think this one is just one that will be okay. It's sort of like when you watch the Infinity Watch, right? You're looking at them. I feel like they are the future of the game right now. Okay, there's not enough stuff out there to really test them yet, but I believe that they're going to be what moves you through the next round of raids. They're going to be what moves you through other stuff. Yeah, but you know what would be kind of cool, and I kind of miss this effect in it, right? I feel like if you would have done Winter Soldier, if you're releasing these guys and you're throwing out Cap Sam, you need to rework the Winter Soldier to make him to where he could work with Sam. That way you'd have a tandem, a duo that you could add, and they could go into RTA or arenas. Uh, Winter Soldier, in my opinion, has just been kind of left out in the doorsteps. Nobody really cares about him, and the whole business of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it would have been a good tie-in. If you're going to tune this guy in here, why not throw in the Winter Soldier? I mean, it's kind of like they missed the point of the tie-in. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now we get the Cap Falcon, but we don't get an upgraded Winter Soldier. You know, or just bring out another tune called Bucky Barnes instead of the Winter Soldier. You know, I think they needed to do something with that. They didn't tie it in. They didn't bring it all together. But that's just my opinion. All right. Ooh, I need more wax strip challenge fodder. Yeah, but I will definitely be looking for another. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I would love to have that. But they need to just. If you're going to open up this guy, you're going to need to put somebody into that role as a pair for him. I mean, giving us the other secret, like two of the extra secret Avengers, I mean, that's cool. And you've got Kestrel now that can be thrown in with them. But, I mean, why not add the Winter Soldier into the mix as the fifth? You know what I'm saying? Good night, Issa. Oh yeah, Psycho Jack knows what it's all about. More people, the less hairy I get. Alright. Woo, yeah. I'm sure we'll get some takers here soon. It's like just spending time on here, and it can just be randomly, any point in time. You know? I'll be sitting here, all of a sudden, bam, there comes a challenge, and I'm like, oh, alright, here we go. Hair loss or not? Classic look. Alright, how many do we have to have for this classic look stuff? Like 5,000 of these to get what we need? I'm going to go check this out. I want to see how many we have to get this Captain America. I mean, it would be nice if they would have tied them all in, like Captain America, Cap Sam, and the Winter Soldier. I think that would have been pretty cool. Ooh, alright, here we go. The baby dino nuggie. If you all are on here, you can send me a request as a friend. I'll get it here in my inbox message. I will accept. You select whatever PvP method you want to take me on with, and I will accept during my wax challenges. That's how it works. The only rules, if you're new here, if you've not been here for this entire time, is that it can't be from the neck up, because I do go to work, and I try not to, say the nether regions, places like that on here, because, well, it's YouTube, and I'm not made for kids, but I try to be kid friendly. Oh well. Let's see if I can verse battle him. Nope. You have to be at least 64. No problem. Thanks for the interest. Now, I was trying to go check these things out here and see over here in our costumes, right? How many of these do I have to have? Now, out of this, I mean, I like this one right here. This is pretty cool with the wings and stuff on it. But come on, that one is so much better. That one just stands out. That is cool. I mean, if I get one, this is the one I'm picking up. Or is it you buy this one and you can select whichever one you want? But either way, if you're going classic, you're going to go this way. I mean, why would you go... I mean, that is a cool classic shield. It's just less shiny. But come on now. That's vintage. That's what you want. It's unavailable. 50K is what I need, huh? It's only available in milestones. 50K. Wow, that's a lot. I'll be waiting. Samurai Village, 10 hours. Oh, well. Samurai Village, you recommend that, Issa? No Infinity Watch, huh? Alright. We can do one. Non-Infinity Watch. I'll take you on that one. That'd be the third one for the night anyway. So let's do it. You can send me a hit up. Boom. Here we go. Him Swole. This is round 3. Put out that APB there. We are not picking Infinity Watch. We're going to try this just basic necessities, huh? So I'm assuming we're going to get rid of the big guns. Yep, there's the top 3 to go. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, so all the big guns are gone, huh? Alright. No Infinity Watch. Let's see if we can get a super ripped and buffed team up in here, huh? I don't know how I would want to work this. This could be very painful. Let's see what we get. See what we get. Can I stem the flow of pain from my legs? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's the only thing I could think of right there. So it'll keep you from having the dad bros. Take one of them away. Oh yeah. Makes it a little bit more difficult, huh? Oh, there's the Sam, huh? Going with the big ones. Mm-hmm. This is going to be painful. So how do y'all feel like in general with these characters, right? You've got all these characters in here, and it's like pre Silver Surfer and post Silver Surfer. That's what it feels like. The post Silver Surfer characters are the ones that everybody's going to be going after. The power creep is definitely noticeable. It's super real. Characters you used to have that you were like, oh yeah, this is good, are just now they're not going to hold up. Wow. I don't even get a turn. That is ridiculous. Well, I am learning. I'm learning a lot this time around, guys. I'm learning that I get my ass whooped. X-23 is still amazing for. She's so good. Oh, you are definitely an arena threat. Made straight up for arena and RTA and PvP. Woo! That was an ass whooping. I got to do one move. Well, two moves. Two moves. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. These guys, I mean, and none, I mean, power level wise, I'm higher power level than you. The power creep is definitely for real. Straight up for real. That's just like looking for the straight fastest characters possible and just waylaying people. That's pain. Pain. Hit that left thigh. Alright. Let me get one of these ready here. I got a right thigh. Now we're going to do the left thigh. I think Swole's just enjoying this. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get this guy hairless by the end of the evening. Let's see here. Alright. Now the good thing is with these wax strips that it says that can be used more than one time as long as they're still sticky on it. But yeah, it is not fun, ladies. I don't know why anybody would want to do this to themselves with the Nair. Now, we had done this before, and I mean, I've got to be honest, we had done this before, and the one brand I'd had was just, it was really good. It went on smooth. I'm letting this stick, I'm letting it adhere good. I think that might have been part of my problem. I wasn't letting it stick down pretty good. But it didn't, I mean, there were like 4 strips that were this size, and it went on pretty smooth. And then afterwards, it was just like tiny strips. But I mean, they were painful. Well, they were painful, but not as bad as this. I would consider them on a scale of like pain 1 to 10. They were probably like a 5.5 to maybe 6. These are straight up like 7.5, 8. These are at least one pain scale higher. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna die, but man, it brought some tears to my eyes with these. All right, let's get this going. Everybody watching, woo! Yeah, that team was crazy. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh my. Oh, look at all that hair. All of that just came out of my leg. It's blotchy. It's like it's still not getting all the hair in like a smooth strip. Like the last strips we had was you could see a nice rectangle around and it was all gone. This is like it's pulling up patches out of it, so you're still leaving patches. This is stuff you would have to go over a couple of times to get rid of stuff. Oh, it is not smooth. I mean, you can see where it was set down there, and you got a little outline around it, and it's sticky where it was at, and it's like little patches of smooth, just little tiny dots of smooth, and then hair's still mixed in. So if you were going to do this because you really wanted to, like you're wanting to actually get a good wax, do not use Nair. Okay, I'm going to recommend it. Now this is a wax strip challenge. This is for fun. It's painful, but these Nair wax strips would not do a good job for you guys. I'm just saying that out there. Where Nair wax ready strips, do not buy them. But I'm just out here having fun. This is pretty good. I've been enjoying my days so far. It's been pretty fun. It's been relaxing to me. Well, I can't complain about that offer. This offer is one that, I mean, it's usable. I mean, but yeah. So let me see here. We'll check out my characters here. Secret Avengers, right? That's the new grouping. Alright. So, I mean, I've got them. I could upgrade them a little bit here. But you think Sam's the way to go, huh? Alright. I'll sink a little into him here and we'll see where it goes. I am suggesting at this point to start saving up everything. Particularly energy. Alright, if you can find these energy purchases and you're willing to spend them and hold on to them, guys, if you're new to the game, then do so, because if as soon as they come out with these new Doom raids or whatever it is, and they up the level from 80 to 85, it's going to be a straight race. A straight race. That's all you're going to see to try and get to 85 faster than everybody else. I don't know when it's actually coming, but it should be soon, right? I mean, I'm hearing it in the rumor mills and all of that stuff, so I'm pretty sure it is going to be one of those things that you're going to want to do. And I think the fastest way to get leveled up is to do the campaigns. Campaigns is the best way to go to get leveled up. Well, from the past anyway. I mean, they may bring out alternative ways to do it, but as far as I remember, just doing tons and tons of campaigns was great. It's what got you leveled faster than about anything. Yeah. So you're going to want to sit back and store as much energy as you all can from now till whenever. Oh well, I'm just now. However, I will show you all my Infinity Watch. I'm proud of that one. My Infinity Watch is up there. It's pretty good. It's not swole level good, but everybody is level 80. Everybody is gear tier 15. I still have to get some ISOs out here, tweak them up a little bit more, but you know, I think, what's yours, like 169? You've got blue on her, right? You have to have blue on her to get her that high. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like I'm running into the problems where right now, and this is for anybody who's in these platinum alliances. What's happening is the guys who are just hitting platinum or have been in there a little short time are just now. I mean, you're more casual. You're just now getting your Doom raids together. Then you've not got this blue gear or the blue ISOs that other people have acquired here by running the Doom raids, like since the inception. So now in wars, when you go in, what I'm seeing is you'll have like a Sinister 6 team, but it's just, here's my Doc Ock that's like 170 or 180,000, and the rest of the team's like 75. But you can take in a team that, you know, is roughly the same power level. Like you might have a 500,000 team there, 550, 600,000 Sinister 6, but you know, at least a third of that is their Doc Ock. And then you'll wipe the rest of the team, but you have nothing powerful enough to take out your Doc Ock. And that's what I'm noticing when you're looking at war, just as typically going on. They'll have just one massive, here's this beat stick, and the rest of the team, they're willing to sacrifice it as long as that one beat stick wipes out everybody else. And that's what's going on. I mean, you're seeing it happen. It's going nuts. Since I'm one away, I'm going to go ahead and spend on this one. I'm slowly trying to take these all up to get to higher levels. But like this one right here is going to take forever. Maybe I'll start on that one. Yeah, and to get these characters just to 5 is ridiculous. I mean, you've got to really work hard to get them up to just the green 5s. I mean, I am glad that they added more in and you can get more with them. It still takes at least a week to get one character to a 5 to be able to progress them up. It does help slightly. I mean, it's a lot better than what it was. Don't get me wrong. The ISO drops were horrible before. But I mean, they're not super good now. I mean, this is what it should have been, and then when they upgraded it, it should be to help get people to where they can start doing dooms, and wars will be a little bit more even across the board. You know, where we are at now is where it should have been. And I think that in the overall schematic of the game, if they would have just had this here, and then when people were like, well, we're still not getting enough to get like 5 teams built to go into these things that you're trying to open up and make us do, or to have tier 5 ISOs on all the characters to go in here, at that point they could have upped it by a half of what they're doing now, and it would have been good. They needed where they're at now to have been back in the past and then moved forward. But have you all noticed this trend? And I believe this is the going trend, right? They start you out, right? And they tell you some absurd thing that you won't ever be able to like really accomplish. You don't notice how bad it's going to be, right? And then they'll be like, oh, well, we'll cut it back to half of that. And then you're like, well, okay, well, at least we can work with that, and we're accepting it. And it's the same with the trying to progress forward. They're only giving you a little bit, and then when they're like, well, okay, we'll give you twice as much as that. When really, to make the game work, you probably need to have 3 or 4 times that amount to be efficient. Because I mean, look at your rosters, right? Look at the capacity for your rosters. Let me just go back over here, right? I'll look at my player profile, right? You have total characters collected 173, right? There's only 174 right now in the game. 173 of them. Okay, I consider myself pretty well off. I've got 129 of these that are max star ranked. Okay. So, now, to do that, to max star rank a character, alright, that costs you gold. Now, we're not talking about max level, I'm just talking about max star rank. So the max star rank's costing you gold, and then to level it up for each one of these characters, 174 potential characters, alright, it's, 2 million gold to go to 60, 2 million more to go to 70, so that's 4 million gold. 2 million to go to 75, so 6 million gold, and then from 75 to 80 is another 2 million gold. So you're looking at 8 million gold at minimum just to get them from 1 to 80. Not counting star ranks, not counting gear, not counting whatever. So I'm estimating that you're probably going to spend 12 million gold per character. To get them from 1 to 80 and star ranked out. Right? And that's not counting still having to acquire all the other stuff. So 12 million gold per character. We're going to have 174 characters. How long do you think it's going to take for people to do this? Forever. That's why you have to do like Swole's doing and just straight focus. But I mean, it's really difficult to focus super hard on things anymore because they keep releasing things out at such a fast pace, and pretty much every two teams is a counter to the team that they had that was top of the notch. Like BO held out for forever. BO's Black Order, for those of you who haven't been here, but the Black Order held out for like a year in game, right? Now Infinity Watch is the new Black Order, so they might have 6 months to a year, but if enough people are complaining about it, they'll create an anti-team. You've got a trick on how you upgrade your roster. Don't buy anything that Scopely promotes. Focus on arena. Or if you have been on a while, have saved everything, so when a new character comes out, you can just blast it all the way up really fast, and then you restockpile your cores and gear. Pick one team and look at the traits. So here's my Infinity Watch. So I'm looking at the traits, right? What am I going to look for in this one? Brawler, skill. That's pretty cool. I don't do that. I'm looking for, this is the team I need, this is what I'm needing to build, so that's what I'm going to work on. Like, for example, I need to get my tech for Doom raids. So I'll go down here and I'll check on my tech. Like I'm trying to get 5 ISOs, right? Well, I just got Doom and I've got Kestrel, so that leaves me like Doc Ock, right? And then I've got Ghost down here, which is pretty close. I also have Shuri and Nebula. Well, Nebula I'm going to pick up because she's Infinity Watch. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I was focusing Doom because the group I'm with, like, they can pretty much get through the tech group without me. But Doom can play a part as a Mystic. Yeah. So I focused Doom to get him brought up, but I just look at it as who's the main focus point in the team too. Like I would look at that and I would be like, Gamora is the killer, so you want to focus her up really high fast, and then you would take the next key component, and in that case, Nebula is the next big key. Nebula and Phyla are the next big key components. Yeah, you might want to work one or two at a time, but I mean, I look at it like this. I'm picking tech, so that's what I'm trying to focus on right now. And I've got 2 of them done, and I still need to get Octopus, Nebula, and I'm probably going to run Ghost. Minerva might be better, and I've heard Ultron is really good. Yeah, I typically do that. I focus on the main trio. Like, Gamora, Phyla, and Nebula are the trio. So you build that. And every team seems to have a trio. Every team seems to have a trio. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, I'm going through the chat here with Swole, and we're discussing how we would select our teams. So men's better. Yeah. But my Minerva is only 3. So, I mean, I will probably pump her up more. The original team build that I thought of was Doom, Kestrel, Ultron, Octopus, and I was going to do Ghost. But I figured I would need a healer, so Minerva was the backup option. And now all of a sudden I'm having to take Nebula up. Nebula was way down on the list for so long. For the Doom raids, yeah. Shuri's nice too, but I mean, I think she's starting to become a little bit irrelevant as the power creeps coming up. I did watch a show here the other day on YouTube about a guy talking about the legendaries and how they're not important anymore. I think that he's true. I mean, all of it's true. There are very few legendaries that you really need anymore. They don't. I mean, they still have use. They're still powerful. But do you really need Black Bolt or Phoenix anymore? The basic X-Men team has dropped down. Phoenix herself is a whole lot of work to obtain, and she's dropped off to such a degree with power creep now that, I mean, yeah, she is useful in very key component areas like legendaries, but I'm just saying, uh, I'm trying to word what I want to say, but she's not needed in anything. But like if you run DD3, she's a big bomb in the globals. If you run DD4, looking for Doom, she's a big bomb for the uh, legendaries. But I mean, other than that, she's not really needed, and you have to go way out of your way to acquire her. Kind of like getting Ultron. Ultron is a pretty cool character, but he's not super valuable now. Jubilee, even though she's really good and the Axemen are a good raid team, Jubilee, as far as a legendary just of herself, sinking a lot into getting her or obtaining her, isn't really needed because you're not going to use her in anything other than the DD4 node. So picking the 4 or 5 that you want to get through DD4 so you can acquire Doom is all you really need. And you don't have to actually have the biggest ones. But I mean, it's crazy that that's out there, and you have to kind of feel that way around. I think Doc Ock and I think Jubilee are some of the better legendaries that are out, still in existence right now. The slows, the stuns, they're creating a different style for the game. You are right. But are they necessary? I mean, other than trying to get them through the Doom nodes. But I mean, we're also talking about I'm not going to taunt or flaunt anything, but we're in that upper echelon of players too, right? We've been playing for me for 3 years, you for going on 2, and these main characters like Doc is still good to get. I do believe Jubilee is still good to get. I still like Black Bolt and Maul, getting those 2. And I still believe Phoenix is one of the most powerful bombs in the game. But are those 3 definitely needed? Is Black Bolt, Maul, and Phoenix needed to progress? No. Yeah. It's weird. After listening to this guy talk about it makes sense. You're investing a whole lot into these legendaries, and then these guys are just going to drop Kestrel in your lap. They're going to drop Silver Surfer in your lap. Yeah, and so you've got those big bombs, and then all you need is the slightly good controller characters. But I mean, is Doc Ock needed? Is Jubilee needed for key specific things like the Doom runs? But I believe like Emma is a better character overall. I believe Sinister is still a relatively good character. I think he's a little on the slow side nowadays compared to the power creep that's up. But right now, Infinity Watch just diminished everybody. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, you're listing them right there, and none of them say you have to have Jubilee or Doc Ock, other than to get them into a key specific raid. So really focusing on obtaining them for just minor components needed. Do you really need the legendary to get through it, or can you do it with somebody else? And Adam Warlock, you could put Doom in his place. You could put Kestrel in his place. You could put Sinister Doom if you don't have them. I mean, you don't need them. So, like this brand new legendary is one that's not super needed. It's just, I don't see a reason. So, making these legendaries is kind of depressing because people want them, but they're not as good as they once were because you're just giving stuff out at such a high power creep that the legendaries are diminished. Think about it. Doom comes out. People are pushing really hard to get through Doom, right? So while you're pushing super hard to get Doom, Then they release Silver Surfer and Kestrel, and Doom just becomes instantly obsolete. And now that you have the Infinity Watch out, it's even less. So this guy, like Ultron, when he came out, he was the man. He was a pinnacle character for a long time, and he was used alongside a lot of these other big characters. Doom is the same way, but he's used alongside Kestrel and Silver Surfer. It's not that he himself is just the overpowered guy in the group. And I think that that's the hard part. That's the hard pill for me to swallow. That you're making these legendaries that just don't feel legendary. That's what gets me. I just that's how I'm feeling about it. The legendaries don't feel legendary. Well, I'm not saying that he can't be used in every game mode, but he himself is not the most OP character in the game. You know, you would think that him being the M-level character of the Doom Raid that people are still trying hard to get into, or not the Doom Raid, but the DD4 Raid that people are still trying really hard to get into and finish off, that he would be more Ultron-like. But I do agree that he is useful because he's playable in every game mode. Doom can be put with anybody, so I mean that does give him value. I see what you're saying now. The questions are, I mean, they're coming through over here on my screen, so I get to read them. You can see them too in the chats. Scroll down if you're wanting to. But as far as the questions and concerns are, why should people invest heavily into getting legendary characters when they're going to be replaced by non-legendaries that you can just get in the game? Like when Ultron first came out, he was groundbreaking. He was, I will destroy Phoenix. I will destroy any team you put in my way. If you throw me in there with a freaking AIM team, I will take down your biggest power leveled stuff. Well, I get that they check the meta, but why did they make the meta so powerful that you had to have them be checked? You know what I mean? You didn't have to up the meta so far that you couldn't just do it with regular characters or drop another legendary. Don't get me wrong, I love Silver Surfer and I love Kestrel. Please don't take them away by any means. But when you require a check and balance of that magnitude, why not have made them a legendary? I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where I mean, yeah, I get Black Order had been around for a long time, and people were tired of running into Black Order. But you got X Force, X Factor, you got Zemo, I mean, and the Dad Bros, and they were topping in RTA, they were topping in arenas. You know, there were teams that could do it without having to have Silver Surfer and Kestrel, and it meant you could theory craft in together these unique teams. Now it's still going to go back to it's Kestrel, Silver Surfer, and let me pick 3 other people. Oh wait, I've got Doom now. Yeah, so here's my 3, and then it's pick up a speed component or a clear component like Emma. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm going to say I'm super disappointed in Adam Warlock. I do agree. I do agree that his mechanic, the safeguard mechanic, is a very powerful mechanic. So maybe that is why they didn't make him so OP, like power level wise, is because his mechanic itself is a super strong mechanic. But I do think they underpowered him by relying so heavily on his mechanic. I believe they were just thinking that this safeguard mechanic is going to be so strong that we can't have him be Ultron level. Otherwise, just like power wise, otherwise it will be broken. So they kind of checked and balanced it to where, yeah, he gets safeguard and he applies safeguard and he's going to regen himself and come back with a revive. And they're like, all those different things make him really good, so let's not pump his power so far off the board. But if you're going to make him that hard to acquire and focus on teams that people probably didn't really want to put T5s into, or sorry, not T5s, but ISO 5s and T4s into on the whole. And then, and then on top of what you're saying, the team functions without him because you have the trinity of Gamora, Nebula, and Phyla. So he needed to have been that key component. It needed to have been like him and Gamora and Nebula be the strong characters, the ones that made the team work. So the point is, he wasn't super powerful, and he's not needed to make the team run. So I guess making him the first mythic legendary, but making him an unneeded mythic legendary was kind of stupid. I mean, that's the end point of it, I guess, in my opinion. It was stupid. If you're going to make such a big deal out of him being a super mythic legend, then why is he not an absolute need in the team? He's not. And everybody plays differently around it. Oh, wow. I have nothing for that right now. Actually, Adam Warlock never presented himself as super powerful. He was, but he never presented himself that way. He was kind of on that low-key kind of thought process for me, you know? What do I have that I want to use here? What am I going against? Okay. I'll just try these anyway. But yeah, in the comic books, he was more of the mysterious guy that always planned ahead, so you didn't see his real power. Like, I mean, even though I know he has high-end power levels, it was more like he was that hidden character, the guy that was working behind the scenes that nobody really thought about. Like, he always had a plan and a plot, and he was manipulating people around to get what he needed more than just brute forcing it. He's kind of like the Thanos type villain. Like Thanos, even though he is absolutely a powerhouse, he was very manipulative and was using technology and his brain power to accomplish what he wanted more than the other stuff. More than just, I'm going in this with raw power. Wow, just so many attacks. This team just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. I'm never going to get another turn, am I? Nope. Oh, yeah. Well, in the books, he didn't really master the Infinity Gauntlet. He had mastered the Soul Gem, and it let him go through the Soul Gem and take it away from Thanos. And then he had all that power, but he was smart enough to realize that if he wielded it, it was just asking for more trouble. So I do believe he was more intelligent than most in that regard. I think that I think him spreading it out and creating the Infinity Watch was the smartest thing he could have done. If you read the stories, anyway. Alright, well, did not work out very well. So let's just try this team. Alright, well, thank you, Swole. Thanks for being on. Thanks for tearing me up 3 or 4 times. Thanks for the conversation tonight, guys. I'll probably shut down here after this match and go get to bed myself. I got to put Jace away and let him get some sleep, and then try to get in bed myself. I've still got to get up and deal with all those things tomorrow as well. Have a good night. This is not going anywhere very fast. That's for sure. Alright, now maybe we can start getting some of this stuff down. I hate using such a powerful team against these guys, but I mean, sometimes you gotta just go through them. Anyway, that was that little victory right there, and now I'll get back out of here and go relax for a little while. Try to get some bed. It's 2:30 in the morning here, guys. I'm not as attentive as a big a pull as I thought I was going to get, but hey, I still got some PvP in. It was nice to get back into the flow of things. I do enjoy getting in here and PvPing with you guys. I really do. And I'm very glad to be able to be here with you guys. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for being here and supporting me. Thank you all for coming in and just having fun and tearing me up a little bit with some wax strips. I do appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate everything any of you guys do. So if you're new here, if you just tuned in, if you haven't been around for a while, trying to get back in, friends are advertising me, hey, click that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you know when I do these streams again. And if I do post up videos, which I'm going to start doing some videos again here soon. I'm just trying to get back into the flow of doing live streams right now. But click that bell icon. Click the like button. Let YouTube know I'm doing an okay job and that you all appreciate me being here. There is a Patreon setup if you do feel inclined to be a patron of me. Everything helps. I will promise right now I'm trying to do this. If I do receive patronage, it's going to go to the basic necessities, house payment, because I do these in my house, utilities, internet, and game. I mean, that's what I want to use the money for, and be able to sit at home and be a stay-at-home dad eventually. But to do that, I've got to grow. I've got to grow as a channel. So send this out to your friends if you enjoyed watching me get wax stripped down tonight. Send them out if you just have people that like to PvP and come around and chill with us. And we'll talk. We'll sit around and I'll answer questions. And I like to get feedback on my thoughts and on personal things that I'm thinking. So please do. Come back and see us again. So for all of those out there who are enjoying this, welcome to the Mad Tinkerer Gaming. Become a tinkerer, and I'll catch y'all later. So thanks for everybody that tuned in. Thanks for watching. Bye.